Rise from Ashes, Day 2, Investigation. From chapter start. February 23rd, 2:15 p.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices. Mr. Wright? So, what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused. Huh? Let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot in the police department's evidence room. What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. Well, that's what we're going to find out. Or try to, at least. Alright, let's do this. Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this. Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright. Huh? Would you mind coming with me? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us. Full science. February 23rd, Prosecutor's Office. Underground parking lot. You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares? Of course it was our victim who was killed at the department. And my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. The oil drum. Was it empty? The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. My sister, erasing evidence at a crime scene. Never. Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister. That's not it at all. It's just... Wait, is she, like, just reading Phoenix's face? We're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her. Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood stains or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away. Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright. Huh? What's that grin for? This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid. Luminol? Blood is sticky stuff, you know? You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try. Me? Why do I have to do it? I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet. Testing blood stains with this stuff, not drinking it. Here, look, I'll lend you these glasses. Huh? You had an extra pair of those things? Wait, what? Oh boy, another one? Oh god, okay. To test for a blood reaction, just spray it on the luminol on it. Like this. See? Touch the screen to spray on it. Okay, let's find us some bloodstains. Let's see. Where would it be? Probably in the back of the car, so... Shh. Oh, we found some. Do I need to spray again there? Yeah, that's where it would be. I can see your eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a bloodstain? It's so, Emma, you're shaking. It's just, this is my first time seeing real blood. Scientific investigation in action. Okay. Well, we definitely know that this is a bloodstain. But doesn't that strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course. What's odd about this scientifically? The amount of blood? It is a little, like, it's... No, the bloodstain location is fine. But that is a very low amount of blood, honestly. There would be a lot more. Especially with what was on the shoe. Like, there was a lot of blood on the shoe. The amount of blood. The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood? I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe. It's strange. If they fought here, there'd have to be more bloodstains than this. Hey, Mr. Wright? See how I'm marking up the floor plans when we find a bloodstain? See? I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Yeah, that's very useful information to have. I saved up my allowance to buy this. Luminol testing fluid information received from Memo. We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case. And we'll drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day. Yeah. Feels like we're really investigating crime now, doesn't it? This Luminol stuff is going to come in handy. Ha. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice daily box. Miss Star. You only trust your own eyes, Not bad, you two. This day-old deli box is on the house. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead that kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering. Okay, well, I can talk to you, I guess. Hello. Oh wait, I haven't even checked this time. Profiles. I always forget to. Let's look at Gaunt. District Chief of Police, though he might not seem it, he's top dog in the PD. Victim and a good man. How do we know he was a good man? Anyway, detective in charge of homicide and criminal affairs, Division 1. Patrolman investigating the incident at the prosecutor's office. Thinks he's a cowboy. Mysterious lunch lady. Witness to the murder, known as the Cough-Up Queen. Lieutenant and Chief Prosecutor, wounded on right hand. I know that. I think it's the same for Edgeworth. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to you. Today's trial. You certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Star, but... No, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything from that security room right there, but I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see? I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry, you lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw the chief prosecutor's Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. Huh. I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what? Okay. What do you have to say about the detective? So, you were a detective? Weren't you, Miss Star? Yes. Well, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up. They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. I wouldn't doubt it. Every day, I dragged the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect. And before long, they called me the Cough-Up Queen. Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. And you were let go? Fired? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that case, the SL9 incident. SL... Wait, she doesn't mean... Wait, that's the same as, paper. Maybe I could get something more out of her then. Do I want to put the paper or the knife with the SL9 on it? I'll do the paper. What do you think about this? SL9 incident. On that knife. And on that note. Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on the case, you know? Really? That knife was evidence from the case. The murder weapon. It was due to a transferal that the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected. SL9 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? Oh, she's not. Okay. Can you tell me more about the... I was asking... She didn't even answer. More about the SL9 incident? Hello? Why did you... No? Tell me more, please. There wasn't a talk option. Okay, I'll try the knife now. Present? What do you think about this? SL9 incident. On that knife. On that note. Wait, she's saying the same thing again. Really? That knife killed? As I suspected. SL9 isn't over, not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? Okay, now will you talk to me? No. What? Why? Tell me your secrets. Okay, I want to know more about the SL9. What can you tell me? Detective Goodman was the head investigator on the case. Do I have anything I can present to you that would... Okay, none of that would help now. Okay, none of these help, so second page is... That doesn't help. Parking stub doesn't help. That doesn't help. Goodman's autopsy report doesn't help. The paper doesn't help. The only thing I have for Goodman is the ID. Maybe I'll present it. I had one of those up until 2 years ago. Back when you were the Kafo Queen, right? We found this ID card here in the parking lot. Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman's. But it's the same ID as the man who was killed at the police department. That's impossible. I wish I could be so sure. Okay, that didn't tell me anything. What? I really wanted... She was supposed to tell me stuff. I want information. Still nothing. I feel like I'm supposed to present her things. Oh, what? Okay, what else could I present to her? Okay, so she doesn't believe that he was killed at the evidence room. I presented the ID, that really didn't do anything. She just told me blah blah blah. She just told me what she... a bare minimum information. Maybe... Can we talk more about, maybe the picture? Like, did you have any other pictures? Maybe more information about this? I'm tired. I'm trying what I can. I need to get information. And if you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room, but even I get flustered sometimes. So, you went straight to the scene of the crime. I climbed the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime. Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The whole of my testimony, as it were. The 5 minutes weren't a problem, Miss Starr. You lying was the problem. Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before, and I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time. Is she talking about the case again? Okay. What about the murder weapon? A body with Edgeworth's knife stuck in it was found in Edgeworth's car. I think he owes me his gratitude. Gratitude? Why, if I hadn't witnessed the crime, Mr. Edgeworth would have been the suspect. I wonder. Still, it's strange. Why didn't our chief prosecutor have her own murder weapon ready? Okay, let's see. What about the shoe? Could you take a look at this? Yes? You said you wanted some hot tea, right? No, but thanks. She didn't even look at it. You must have to brew those leaves a long time to get a rich flavor like this. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it, so that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite. The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. Okay, do you have anything to talk about now? Oh, what did I present that actually brought up this option then? It wasn't the shoe. What was the, I don't know. Okay, SL9 incident. That's when I learned the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. The police and prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence, so they didn't solve it? On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him, but it doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence, not even a little. What? But the criminal was executed, right? Evidence. Of a sort. Made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those? Myself and one other person you know well. Wait, could it be? Exactly. Officer Jake Marshall. He's on security detail in the police department, isn't he? Tell me more about Marshall. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined, and then it was over, and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9? There was another side to that case. A hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait, those lunches you sell. This is the only reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends, that can help me investigate. Miss Starr's old boyfriends, how many does she have anyway? Just when the detectives on the case have disappeared, we find new evidence. There has to be a connection. So, rookie? What? It seems you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. Then you should take this. Salisbury steak lunch. That actually looks really nice. I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Okay, who would want a Salisbury? Maybe Gumshoe? Or is it him, the cowboy guy? Miss Starr? Officer Marshall, are you going out? What do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister. It made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then. This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective. But now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Officer Jake Marshall. So, I think, yeah, the Salisbury steak's probably for Marshall then. Do I want to go anywhere else in here? So I got a steak lunch. Maybe I should go get, the person they were talking about. See if I can find Marshall. Where would Marshall be at? Not at the High Prosecutor's office. I can check up on Edgeworth, though. I'll check up on Edgeworth. Edgy Poo, how you doing? February 23rd, High Prosecutor's office, room 1202. Well, this place is certainly tidy today. And it'll be tidy tomorrow, too. Incidentally, he's not here. I'm sure he's off doing important investigations. I hope that's what he's doing. I guess we'll have to come back. Oh, there's nothing here either. Oh, okay. I mean, I was gonna go check up on Edgeworth, but he's not here. I suppose I'll head to the police department. Oh, the blue thing. Why? February 23rd, police department entrance. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring. I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed in their own department. So, the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk, here it is. She's like a kid at an amusement park. Ooh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Okay. Let's go in. Those two guys still talking outside. Wait, which one? I guess I'll go to the security guard office. I think that's where I'm supposed to go. Well, I know who owns this room. February 23rd, evidence room, entrance guard station. What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room, and beyond that door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime. I'm sure it seems that way. Oh. Wait, what's wrong? It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight. If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. Did he really just... Okay. What I want to know is, if this is the guard station, where's the guard? I have a feeling I know who this guard is already. Most people do. Let me take a look around, I guess. It looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here. There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of here. Can we? Look at the cactus. Yipes, that sure is prickly. It must be the real deal. I would think just one big one would be sufficient. This cactus is a lot like my sister, actually. Miss Sky? Encased in cold, rigid shell with thorns pointing in every direction, just like her. You know, I've been looking at this cactus for a while now, and I don't see the resemblance. It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. A little coat over there, or... Wait, what is that? No, that's not a coat. Is it a coat? I can't tell. We'll find out. There's a security guard uniform hanging there. Okay, it is a uniform. Looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly. A leather jacket, leather pants, leather... What was that called again? A punchy? A paunchy? A poncho? Probably? A poncho. No, I know, a poochie. But it's a poncho, I think. Wait, maybe that wasn't it. It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being, if she can't let her know. What's going on over here? The evidence room is beyond that door. Let's just walk in. It won't open. You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. So, look, on the floor, a lasso. Looks like it's set up to trap something. A trap here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here. But the lasso missed. You sure have an active imagination. What's that on the wall over there? No. So it's locked. Yeah, the door's locked. So I need to find someone. I don't think there's anything else I can look at in here, though. There's a little cactus, a little doorway. It looks like there's a okay, that was the same thing as... Okay. Can I move anywhere from here? Okay, just the police department entrance. I guess I have no choice but to go back. Nothing triggered like him to come in. So maybe I could go find him. I guess I have to search for him to get in there. February 23rd, police department entrance. This place is charged with frantic energy, as always. Please. Huh? Wasn't that? Let's take lunch, please. Oh, it's you. Detective Gumshoe. That's not the type of chit-chat, pal. I'm busy, man. What I need from is a steak lunch from Lunchland. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. Aw. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Now's no time for despair. We've got our criminal now. We just need evidence. The criminal? You mean... You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, pal? On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. And the perpetrator. Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal. All I know is I need a stick lunch pronto. Staying around here talking isn't going to fill my belly. Wait, don't leave. If you want to know more, head down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later. He ran off to the evidence room. Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Okay, I guess I'll head to the detention center. What was the way to get to the detention center? Oh god, I gotta go through a different area to get to the detention center. Maybe from the offices? Oh, can I talk to you? Oh, I can. What to do? Well, where shall we begin? Oh, well, isn't it obvious? We should begin with, you know, that thing. The mystery of the victim, I guess. How could one man, Detective Goodman, be killed in two places simultaneously? Oh, well, you see, we should go to the police department, the evidence room, was it? I'm not being very useful here, am I? No, you're being very helpful. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. You're becoming a thorn in my side, Edgeworthy. There have been rumors. After all, you were in the defendant's chair just last year. There was that business with him not reading the officer's report. About the killing in the police department, right? The chief of police was right about that. But I can't help but think. Someone at the police department doesn't like Edgeworth. I don't think a lot of people don't like Edgeworth. Like, in this game, just in general. Like, a lot of the characters in this game do not like Edgeworth. Okay, there we go, detention center, so that I was right, okay. February 23rd, detention center, visitors room. Still, I do feel better about things, a little. I mean, they caught a person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. Best to not go too far down the road right now. Things will just get confusing. Ween? What was that? Wait, what? Is that Meekins? Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I'd say I was perpetrated against, sir. That's what I'd say. Oh no. Meekins, why? Oh no, he's a murderer. Meekins, how could you? I believed in you. Hi, greetings, sir. Wait, I know who you are. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Officer Meekins, so you're a guard here at the detention center? No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm just a little lost patrolman, sir. Like a little lost lamb, sir. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report. No, sir, how should I say this? Wait, he isn't, is he? You, Officer Meekins, you didn't, did you? Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir. What? What? Now, this is an unexpected turn of events. Indeed it is. Okay, first of all, my friend over here, what do you have to say about this? This guard monitors the visitor room. Seeing a fellow patrolman in here must make him worry about his own fate in life. No comments from the peanut gallery. True. No comments from the peanut gallery. Meekins. Why are you here, Meekins? Actually, I never got a chance to talk to you before. Hey, look at my badge. Officer Meekins, have a look at this. Go ahead, sir. Laugh. Laugh at me, sir. Haha. I know what you want to say. You're going to tell me how she has one just like it. Me? Why would I? I know, sir. I know. I'm the only one without a girl with matching badges. Nowhere. I'm alone. All alone. Is that so wrong? Life isn't all about high school sweethearts and youthful romance, sir. Is he talking about those badges on her coat? I'd like to think there's a difference between my badge and a fashion accessory. Okay. Well, before I question you, Meekins, and why you're here in general, I'm gonna pause this.